MFL.
MFL?
Are we on?
We are on. Locked and loaded. Welcome.
Cover the mic from the wind. Just put your hand right there. Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to the MFL. This is the champ. It's fine, whatever. We'll get it started. If people are here or not, regardless, the video is still going to be up. This is the championship game, football. DRS versus your May Eagles.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are part of history right now. The first ever live football broadcast. Who would have thought our broadcast has grown so much from the mere, stands of the JV NBA games
in the Schulzen Gymnasium.
Beautiful gymnasium. But the idea is that we're out here.
Lawrence High School, middle school, high school.
We're going places, man. Lawrence High School is the location.
Brought to you by JJ, Ostroff, and Huda Diamond. Call me. We'll come back to the bleachers later. Let's get a look at this May huddle. Shlomo Rosenthal is.
We're gonna catch up with Shlomo a second.
In the building.
Shlomo, we're live.
Shlomo, right, give me your position on the JV team last year. And
JV? I was tight end.
Well, you were part of the JV team that fell short, unfortunately,
in the championship game versus which team? DRS. This is a rematch of last year's game. Both JV. Hopefully, we can get a win this year. This is actually the 4th championship game that May has been in the past 2 years.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, they were only successful in one of those 3 championship games that are played. But Shlomo, you think that these players have a little bit of a revenge game, kind of, trying to...
100%.
What do you think is like their mindset going in? What's going to fire them up?
Playing DRS, that's it. It's game over. We think DRS, game over.
All right, Diamond, if you come here, let's look at this
Shlomo. This thing set the rivalry, some natural implications.
I got your back. Who's got my swag? I got your swag. Who's got my back? I got your back. Who's got my swag? I got your swag. Who's got my back? I got your back. Hey, hey, hey! Take it away. That's on me. Take it away. Go D. Send him there. This is the championship game, boys. We've worked all year to be here. All year. Let's get yards.
Wow, really inspirational JJ words from Shmaryahu Jacob.
That is the May Eagles ready to face off the DRS Wildcats. Let's get a look at their team. A pretty stacked team. I only know a couple of the guys, but from what I've heard, something special here.
Well, you don't make the championship game for no reason, JJ. And here we have star after star that's really helped propel them to this point.
Look at the Octus, the team ship.
Team ship, love it. Well, we could invent terms here.
Helping them out with this flag. So Nicky, All-Star basketball. We actually won 5 towns basketball in like 5th grade.
Who would have thought, man? Small world. Looking on both sidelines, fans starting to trickle in. Beautiful weather, except for a little bit wind.
Yaakov Meisner, the game starts at 6:15, I should say.
6:15. 3:15.
3:15. I don't know why I said 6:15.
Yeah, mixing up our gig from yesterday, we had a really thriller of a basketball game between the YFR Tigers.
Reminiscent of the Heat Celtics game, if you watched.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Overtime, buzzer beater layup by Avi Newman. Wow, what a star. Spectacular game.
Oh, let's look at the coin flip.
Oh, we have the captain's huddle.
It seems like I know. Listen, I got 5 kids. I raised them. I understand.
He has 5 kids.
Want to watch them play.
That's a lot of kids. 5. Not in the Jewish world.
I'm gonna 5.
That's like average. Yeah. I would say 5.
5 kids. What?
Oh,
that's above average.
So it's 2.5 on average. Sorry for the wind. Rabbi Yafi didn't order the weather well today.
30 yards from don't scream he's getting held because he's not going to get the corner knock. I'm not throwing that play. He knows that.
Referee going over a couple of ground rules.
Yeah, well, when you hear the sidelines yell for a penalty every play, which you will, every single play, he's letting them know that it's not really going to change the outcome of what he's going to call.
Right in front of me. Oh my gosh, I'm fanboying right now.
Is that the starting quarterback, Dovey Barnett?
Dovey Barnett.
You know what? He's really coming in as a freshman. Really been a star for this May Eagles team and helped them soar
You know, I was sitting home, sitting at a bar.
Hopefully they could soar higher though with a championship win today.
They actually, with the help of Barnett, they beat DRS in the regular season by 1 touchdown. So this is,
I just asked you guys to be
for
above
DRS,
That's all.
this is an eventful game for them.
Second place DRS, amazing.
Yeah, you know, I'd have to
Now-
agree.
Oh, sorry.
But I think
If there is overtime,
let's hear what Dom has to say first. Overtime rules.
it's not going to be in the regular season where guy gets the coin flip, he goes from the 20 and wins the game. Whoever gets the coin flip chooses if they want to go first or second. We're both going from the 20. And if it's still tie after that, then we both go from the 15. If it's tie after that, then we go from the 10, and then you're forced to go for 2 every time on the extra point. Everybody's clear on that. Since you're calling to start the game, you will call for the overtime if it goes to overtime. You'll call whoever's calling.
All right, here comes the clip.
They call tails.
Call tails.
And it's heads.
Never fails.
DRS has a choice in first half what they want to do.
All right, is DRS going to defer or
Defer
accept?
to the second half. You have first
Defer.
half.
May's going to
second
start
half.
with the ball.
What would you like? You have 3 choices. You could take the ball, they pick direction. You can give them the ball, pick defense, or you can give them ball, pick defense, and that's your choice. And then second half, they have the choice. Ball.
All right, Gord saying that in the case of overtime, the Eagles will start with the ball. Farkas, all-star
Center.
starting center. You know, you can't have a good quarterback without a good line in front of him. And these guys, the dynamic duo, Shai and Farkas, really defining what an offensive line has to do.
Beautiful
for
weather
success.
here outside. What an outstanding day.
Oh,
If you're going to play football, today's the day to play football.
100% Yakov Kirshner, quarterback before an unfortunate season-ending injury.
Last season on
But
varsity.
he's definitely a star in his own right. Basketball, football, baseball as well, multi-sport athlete.
Look at these beautiful bleachers. You know, I'm sure it could fit a lot of people.
Oh, 100% JJ. It's a great observation you make here because, you know, not only do bleachers have to be nice aesthetically, they also have to have a lot of heart, a lot of support. And like we said, the quarterback's not good without his offensive linemen. These bleachers are not good with all the work that went in under them. And here we are.
We're very far away.
We really are, but I think it's better. Oh, we're gonna move up on the bleachers.
Comment down below if we should go on the field closer or farther back and get a wider angle of the view of what's happening.
Yeah, let us know
you
guys,
down below.
Yeah, you guys are our eyes and our ears. So let us know in the comments section. Now, JJ, we haven't done this in a while, but usually one thing that our fans really love before this game got started is our foodie segment. And JJ, what is your favorite go-to
Combination
of what?
of foods? No, that's not the question.
Oh, you know what?
Okay, we'll talk about
JJ,
that after. We'll talk about that after.
I know where
No,
we're
no,
gonna
no.
go, so we could open up with this.
No, we can start later.
All right, we'll do it
I don't
later.
mind talking
Okay.
about that in a bit.
Well, I was thinking today's Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, everybody, first off.
Of course, yeah,
for all
big
those
barbecue
veterans,
day.
all those guys, yeah, all the grillers.
Not only is it the first day of the summer, but also a lot of soldiers who fight for us on the front lines.
Us on the broadcast, meaning me and JJ, hopefully you guys at home will join us too. We're gonna have a quick moment of silence for those who have fallen, representing and fighting for this country. Thank you.
And we're back. Welcome to the MFL, Mesivta Football League
JV
Championship game.
All right.
Josh from DRS, thank you for joining.
All right. He says DRS representing on the stream. Well, there's always room for some friendly banter in the comment section, and here on the field as well. This is what we come for. Nobody's happy with the loss. Everybody wants to compete, and the pride for both schools really representing. On one side, you have in the dark blue, orange lettering for the May Eagles, and on the other side, in the white jerseys with the green letters and the red trim, you have the DRS Wildcats.
Oh, we should get a sideline report. One of us could go down and just report.
Oh, you're saying 'cause you got the mics?
Why don't you guys get closer?
Because you got a broader field, a broader view of the field.
Defense stepping up to the
All right, so
offense. Farkas with the football.
this is, by the way, for those who don't know, this is mine and JJ's. Our expertise is basketball, but you know the people wanted, and the people are gonna get. So we're gonna do our first ever football game. You guys are here to witness history as Barnett lines up in a shotgun snap. Gets the snap, a couple steps back, throws to Gortz, slips, And he's going to be down just a couple yards. But you know what they say, short passes
go a long way.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to move the chains. That's what I've
100%.
heard them say before. Offense in the snap again. Actually, they psyched me out. No snap. They already know the set play. Defense lined up.
Barnett in the shotgun, low snap.
Blitz.
Ooh, the line just absolutely blitzed Farkas. And Kirshner makes a little bit of progress there. You know, another short pass.
The yellow cone is the first down. That is.
Oh, for those who can't see, Mr. Barnett in the light, I would say it's a medium blue. It's not light, it's not dark. It's like right in the middle. He's got that very nice polo shirt and baseball cap. He's blocking our review of the first down marker, but it is there. Some stars in attendance today.
This is third down. Defense already used their blitz. They only have one blitz per drive. Barnett with the snap, calls
Farkas
hike. Quick shot.
Snaps it.
Knocked in the air.
Kirshner diving on the floor. Did he get it?
What's it called?
Oh, and a catch. A diving catch by Arnold Kirshner, keeping this possession alive. And they're just inches away.
4 and 4.
Yards.
How do they say it?
Fourth and
4.
It's looking like 4th and 4, maybe 4th and 5. You hear the DRS sideline chanting for defense. Barnett calling out the plays. His offense spreading out. He's got Kirshner on his left side. Shapiro on the slot. Gortz on the outside. Gets the snap. Only a couple yards to go. He rolls left. Gortz catches it and he's going to advance. He gets out of bounds, but only after he moved the chains, gets the first down, and the Eagles are rolling to start off.
What a beautiful afternoon. I keep saying it, but
you know what? We could not have asked for better weather.
Coming
Maybe
off
a little
harsh
bit.
winter with
Actually, it kind of wasn't really.
Yeah, not too many snow days. Usually I make money shoveling for the neighbors.
Oh yeah, you're a big shoveler?
Just my block.
Just your block, okay. You have a nice little cul-de-sac though, a nice little communal. As Barnett gets the snap a little bit low, gets it. Oh, he's gonna roll out left. Oh, knocked down, almost intercepted. See, they're upset at themselves for dropping such an opportunity. But Brazil, great defender. He knows he's gonna get chances like that if he just keeps his eyes on the ball and keeps moving.
Yehuda Balsam stepping up this year as assistant coach for the JV squad, bringing them a long way actually. This
really
team has gone through ups and downs, and you know, it just brings a tear to my eye to see them all the way here in the championship game.
Yeah, well, almost undefeated except for that loss to Rambam.
Yeah, that was a little sad, but I heard a lot of people were injured, so it doesn't count.
We'll cut him some slack. Barnett's going to run up the middle. He's got some men on him, barrels into the defender, and he's going to advance. You know what? Putting his body on the line, really setting an example for his team. Phenomenal job, and we got third down at the 40-yard line. Where's the end zone? Is it that yellow cone or that yellow cone? Or is it yellow cone to yellow cone?
I don't know where the end zone is. We'll let you know if we see an end zone.
We're not 100% sure where the end zone is. Barnett gets a snap. Khan, he's a beast. Somehow Farkas' shirt is off. Oh, and Gortz almost maintains it. How did Farkas' shirt get removed?
What just happened to the video? There we go. That's better.
Guys, in case you missed it, Farkas lost his shirt. In the NFL, sometimes you see helmets. But, and now Farkas put it on inside out.
Gotta love Moshe Farkas.
Oh my God, what a character. There's no way he did that on purpose. That is unbelievable. He's looking like he's on the DRS team with the white jersey. This is, you know what? Good thing we caught this on video because I don't know if people would have believed it otherwise. Got Barnett with Kirsch in the slot. Ward's flanking him to the left. Shapiro on the right side. Shmayahu's going to come in. Oh, that's just to lend Farkas a hat. They're going to run against the clock here. Gets the snap off in time. Third down. Barnett goes deep. He's the right Shapiro. Oh, knocked out of bounds. Defense was all over him. Great job by the cornerback. A good look.
Let's talk about that DRS defense. Who was that?
I'm not sure. I can't really read the names.
Number 3?
I don't know. Well, props to whoever it was.
What a great, coverage. Great coverage.
Well, you know what they say. You can't spell defense without 2/3 of DRS. So, you know, they definitely have some of that defense in their DNA. Defense going to come out for the Eagles. Daniel Inyatian, joined with Shmario Jacobs and Yaakov Benzikin. On offense.
If you're tuning in now, that was the first me drive. Didn't come to the
unfortunately, yeah, no
seclusion that they wanted, but 15 seconds for the offense. Same word, same letters.
Similar. You know what? Viewers at home, let us know what you think. DRS setting in the shotgun snap. Oh, and first play, they're going to have Saknovitz run it. He goes up the sideline, barrels into Daniel Inyatian. Obviously, the May side begging for a flag, but nothing's going to be called. And Adir Sagnovitz starting us off with a run and getting good yardage, about 20 yards up the sideline. That's just a phenomenal play. You know what? That's just a testament to the blocking that these Wildcats have. And now he's going to go up the other sideline, but May is there for it. And Benzikin, he's called for a loss of 1 yard, and the Eagles were swarming all over that. It's a battle of the Predators here. Who do you think wins in a fight? Well, I don't even think it's a question, but I think we have to put it out there.
An eagle or a wildcat?
An eagle or a wildcat. Well, it depends on the wildcat, because if you got a bobcat, they're kind of small.
No, but bobcats jump really high.
Right, it's true.
They're the ones that fight the birds in the sky, I think.
They don't. How would they jump into the sky? Ooh, threads the needle into Slimnicki, but out of bounds and 4th down, just yards away, maybe 2 from the first down marker.
Which you can see by Robert Bennett. The referee actually on the near side is standing right by the first down marker.
A lot of crowd over there on the sideline.
What down is it?
4th down. May's going to try to hold them. They're going for it. The Wildcats are putting it all on the line right here. First possession of the game. And they're going to, they're going for the biscuit.
On the conversation of football, let's talk about your New York Jets acquiring Aaron Rodgers in the offseason.
Sagnovitz. Ooh, quick screen gets the job done. Do I pull a flag? Not in time, and a first down is called. Quick screen pass did the job, and blocking from the receivers, advanced the ball just far enough to get past the first down marker. Anyway, Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets. It's kind of old news. Also, I'm a Giants fan.
Does that make the Jets
that makes them
a solid
better
playoff team?
They have the longest playoff drought in all of sports. As another run up the right sideline. Oh, Smario is not letting that go down. Super Smario just activated star power. And he dove right at the quarterback to prevent any yard gain.
Josh from DRS wants us to tell the guy in the winter hat that it's 80 degrees outside.
You know what? I understand where that's coming from. Josh, you clearly don't know Super Smario. That's his iconic look. He's got the neon orange winter hat, mostly as a beacon for his friends and family to know where he is on the field at all times. Oh, he's going deep. Khan going up for it. Daniel Ignazia not letting that happen. Ball batted down. Access denied. And you know what it is? I think it's a Persian thing. A lot of Persians are really good cornerbacks.
They also make really good rice.
You know what?
If you ever thought about it.
Yeah. No, here's what I think. I don't know if their rice itself is so spectacular. I think they make too many varieties for there to be, it's hard to mess up rice.
That's what I was thinking, but think about the amount of rice population in the world.
What's that mean, population of rice? Shmaryahu making pressure. Sagnovitz moving around the pocket. It's going deep. Almost intercepted by Shapiro, but he got in the way of the pass. And it's going to be 4th and long, and it looks like the Eagles are going to take possession here at the 20-yard line.
That's a great defensive possession by the Eagles.
Wonderful.
They were moving the chains at first, and they just put an end to it. They put clamps on their offense. Last year, I was on the JV team, and they called our defense clamps.
Yeah,
something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a term. If you've ever played 2K, you would definitely know. But oh wait, are they going for it? The Wildcats are going for it on 4th and long. They're looking to strike first here. Big blocking. AK's going for it all. Oh, an idea is swarmed, tripped up at the sideline. Sorry. And was that? I'm pretty sure
that a first down?
Yep. The defense for the Eagles are coming off. The DRS Wildcats offense is coming off, and they're going to swap as the Eagles are going to look to put the first points up on the board. Are they going to sink their talons in first? Or the Wildcats' claws going to be too dangerous for the Eagles to survive, starting off here. Early first half, the score is 0-0.
We just want to tell the viewers, if you have any kids in Little League, you would know that it's very windy out here in Lawrence.
Oh, super windy.
So if the camera's struggling with the wind.
We're doing the best we can, though.
Yeah.
Shmuel, the official NBA scoreboarder.
Let's get a look at it.
What's the call on the Farkas shirt?
Calling the Farkas shirt, we were unsure. It's a Shaqtin' a Fool moment. If there was Shaqtin' an MFL, I don't know what you would call it here. JJ a Fool? What should we call
JJ a fool.
JJ a fool?
Guys, see the names on the back of the jersey?
Barnett backs up. Ooh, somehow nice a pass into Kirshner. Threaded the needle beautifully in between two DRS defenders.
Kirshner has a couple receptions already, and if you're wondering why, it's because in school I saw him get a bracha from Robert Greenfield. So
you know what?
That might have something to do with it.
I keep on saying you know what. But you know what? A bracha could only do so much. Hashem does have, his hand in everything. But you got to do your hishtadlus. And right now, he's running his routes like he wants to do his hishtadlus. Over the middle to the tight end bends. Oh, that's a big body. DRS had trouble getting the flag off. Eventually they do. But 5 yards away from the first down marker, the Eagles
NBA
landed.
scoreboard and analysis. Shmuel Weiss coming to join us here on the broadcast.
Is this a broadcast booth right behind us? We'll show you guys in a second. Or a concession stand. For those fans at home, it's 0-0. Barnett into the pocket, backs out of the pocket, excuse me. Knocked into the air, spiraling, and the Eagles just dodged a bullet. That could have easily been a turnover. But the live ball was dropped, or it wasn't really dropped, but nobody was able to recover it out of the air. And
14
on
viewers.
Down, the Eagles are blowing.
For our 14 viewers, we want to tell you this is our first ever football live stream. So you are tuning into history right now.
Yeah, our first basketball live stream had about 14 viewers, but these days it's skied up to like couple hundred even at times. So hopefully this broadcast will be no different. Shmuel Weiss, as the teams switch sides, offense for the Wildcats, defense for the Eagles. Now, JJ, anyway, we brought up Memorial Day before. We had our moment of silence for all those who have fallen. But
or just have served.
Right. You know what? We just props to everybody putting their life on the line.
We couldn't be here without them.
Exactly. Saknovitz gets the shotgun snap. Goes up the middle. Shmaryahu pressure. Oh, almost goes for the Moss. Benzikin right in the way. Beautiful defense. And it's going to be second down here. But what is your favorite classic barbecue food item? I'm not saying like some extravagant,
Classic. You want to hear it?
Yeah,
classic chicken wings.
Ooh.
What's a barbecue without chicken wings?
You know what? It's a lacking one. I'll tell you that much. But something about chicken wings I always find, the seasoning is key.
The marinade.
Yeah, maybe some barbecue sauce, maybe some lemon pepper type stuff.
Second down.
Saknovitz.
He's going to go deep with it.
Oh, a little bit out of the reach. Squirts right behind him. Oh, look at that showmanship and the sportsmanship, trying to help up his receiver. And he's running after the ball. He's trying to get it back to the quarterback as soon as possible. Third down here. No yardage let up so far on the drive. Very windy here. We hope it doesn't affect the broadcast at home. You guys let us know.
Oh, can you pull up the video, Shmuel, so we can see how it sounds?
First of all, shout out to Shmuel. He's usually our sound check, making sure that we're looking nice. Third down here. All right, Josh has been very active in the chat, so we'll take a look after this play. Saknovitz drops back. Oh, Shmaryahu dives at him. Pressure from all over, and a sack, a loss of yardage. Shmaryahu and AK combining for the stop, and a loss of yards for the DRS Wildcats. Fourth down. It looks like we're gonna flip sides yet again. Anyway, let's see what Josh has to say. We want Josh to join us. DRS on top. We going all the way. I appreciate y'all streaming this. Of course, Josh. For the viewers, we wouldn't be able to do this without you guys at home. He says, I dare y'all to go. Nice throw. Respect. Talk about football, my guy. You know what? Let's talk about a little bit of football for my main man, Josh. JJ, you were on the football team last year.
Tell me about it.
We just saw a great sack. The duo on the defensive line, AK, Shmaryahu. You were on the defensive line yourself. What is one thing that you need to have to be an effective defensive lineman?
Well, first off, let me start by this. I'm honored and privileged to play under Zach Kessler.
Oh, of course.
As a defensive lineman, as Barnett looking for a thrower.
He's got time. He's just got to find somebody. Oh. And he's sacked. Bennett. Is he related to the
Talking about the defensive line, that's a beautiful play by the defense. It's one thing to just be quick with it and get through, but you have to be strong. You have to body your way through that offensive line. We have some pretty huge guys, mentally and physically
yeah,
on the line here, and You have to get past them. And then you have to run to the quarterback and sack him. And that's not an easy job to do.
Yeah, it's a combo between size, agility, speed. You got to be able to do it all. As Gortz.
This year actually, Brock in 12th grade.
Yossi Brock.
Yossi Brock.
One of the best defensive linemen
I've ever seen in person.
Oh, he's an absolute animal.
And also not in person.
Right. Well, I would give that title to some other guys.
Like J.J. Watt.
Yeah. Guys like
He's
that.
up there. J.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt, his brother. Oh, as Khan just chucks. Oh! Bezikin and Kirshner not on the same page. Both of that, well, it looked like it was really intended for Kirshner, but that would have gotten nice yardage on a first down. Unfortunately for them, unable to connect, and DRS looking to put the first points up on the board here today.
Let's go down to the field level.
We're going to move down a little bit for this possession.
Just got to look on what's popping down there.
Oh, it's a nice broad view you got there. We're going to make our way down, kind of field level. Now, one thing this league's been running for years now, but it's really hard to tell what the time is. You pretty much have to be near the refs to hear them yelling it out. But
here's Dovey Barnett.
now he's going to look to string a couple good plays together.
The team 18 as of now.
Oh, really? Wow.
Snap for Saknovitz. Little screen play. He's going to go up the right sideline. Flag pulled as he goes sliding across the sideline. They're going to go for the second down.
It's a
Shout
beautiful.
out to Ozzie Gwartz, repping the University of Miami.
Defense!
He's kind of a star himself.
Defense!
Talking about the
uni-
30-yard line.
Talking about the University of wherever you were just talking about, Miami. Next year's WNBA draft, they have 2 superstars headed to the league.
Why are you talking about WNBA?
I'm just saying.
Oh, screen pass, hook and ladder, right on the sideline though, and not a lot of room to do anything. It's going to be third down here at the 35-yard line. Gonna set it for the snap. Got Slim Nicky in the slot, it looks like. They have Khan lining out on the outside.
And we got Brazil in the center, and he's ready
Saknovitz?
to block it.
Is that half? Timeout's called. Oh, as we have a crossing. Gentleman crossing. Not something that you see often in general. Forget about.
I mean, for the players,
Yeah.
there's no sign like deer crossing.
Oh, well, there's also. He didn't have a crosswalk, so I'm not sure. You know why. Oh, it looks like a sack, but regardless, nothing gained. You see Adir is clearly upset at somebody. It looks like it was maybe Micha Khan, his receiver, lined up on the outside, unable to connect, and it's going to be 4th down and long. Are they going to go for it? I'm not sure how much time is left. You see a big argument between the coach and the star quarterback. Brothers, actually, repping from West Hempstead. Shout out West Hempstead. Kiva Barnett, also from West Hempstead.
They're gonna blow it.
They're blowing. You see Arnold Kirshner trying to pump up his team. Could they finally get the possessions that they need to finally put points up on the board for the first time in this JV championship game?
Wow, a lot of people tuning into the chat.
Good to see.
Shmuel Wynn, Avi Spear, Dovey Gladstone. Love to see you guys active.
Always. You know, represent for your team. Unfortunately, you guys couldn't make it out here tonight. I'd love to see that you guys are repping the Eagles at home. Now, JJ, we haven't seen a lot of offensive output, but the defenses have really been incredible so far here today. What is one thing that you're going to need to do as an offense, though, to kind of get over that hump of these phenomenal defenses and put points up on the board?
We're gonna have to wait and find out.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, Chaim Shapiro.
False start. Now we can talk about it. Really, just like basketball, you have to find the weak spots in the defense and attack and attack and attack and attack and attack and attack until you fall through.
And attack.
Yeah. Don't forget to attack.
100%. You know what? We're going to really need to see some aggressiveness from either of these offense. As Kirshner, unable to reel it in, interception dropped by the Wildcats, and that is not the first time today we have seen a near interception for either side.
We're gonna use the crosswalk as well. Head over to the DRS sideline.
You know what? A lot of lines on this football field, but contrary to popular belief, it is not a crosswalk.
Barnett.
Eagles setting up. Barnett takes a couple steps back. Tight end, Benzikin. Oh, unable to pull the flag. He's got room to run across the sideline. Wow, you know what? That defender number 3, he was the last line of defense. If Benz would have split that defense like he did just a couple yards earlier, it would have been off to the races, and a touchdown was but inevitable. Barnett, maybe that was the spark they needed. Some good yardage, a short pass, but the result was not short.
1 minute.
A 1 minute warning. Not a lot of time to get to the desired
Work
goal.
with. Here's the end zone if you want to know. Not too far away. I think the yellow cone.
The yellow
over there.
That yellow cone. No, well, the 2 yellow cones. Shlomo Rosenthal, Shmuel Meisner, waving from the sideline, hoping that we see some offensive firepower that the Eagles have been displaying all year finally emerge in this championship game.
Scoreless game right now, 0-0. Both teams heavily. They really want this win right now. Walk home with some nice trophies.
Oh, beautiful trophies. But these defense really been handicapping these juggernaut offenses. Barnett gonna run up the sideline, reaches for the first time. Success. Moving the chains. You know, he only got 3 yards on the play.
Oh,
but
Josh helping me out. I just want to shout out Josh telling me the Cavender twins.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were. Yeah.
Those are the 2 players headed to the WNBA.
Well, you know, yeah, University of Miami, not known for their basketball program. Usually they're a football school.
Dax, we will head up to the bleachers after this possession.
Shout out Dax. It seems like the fans like the bleacher review more.
Yeah.
Barnett gonna roll out to the sideline, go up the middle. Oh, Khan, an athletic save. You know, he really prevented, not a save, but a stop. He really prevented a long run out for Barnett, Kirscher, and Gortz running in for Shapiro. You heard about Cart making sure that the team's aware of the clock situation. Barnett gets it. Barnett, other Barnett. Oh, Bennett, I meant, excuse me. Out of bounds. Is the clock running? Clock is running. Your defense calling out Blue Pennsylvania. Not sure what that means.
Timeout offense.
Timeout offense. Stopping the clock. Could Blue Pennsylvania be, you know, kind of an homage to Penn State, a blue school from Pennsylvania? JJ, what's your thought on that?
I'm not a big fan of Pennsylvania.
In general?
Yeah.
Well,
talk about the college first, but the look of the state of Pennsylvania doesn't
you're
really,
saying it's too boxy.
doesn't really work for me. I think the best
yeah.
looking state, aesthetically, I mean, let's think about it for a second. Hawaii is built up of a lot of
islands,
little pieces.
Yeah, I think it doesn't have the size that a lot of other ones do.
We're gonna have to run to make this. Oh,
we'll get back to this conversation in just a bit as the first half is winding down, coming to an end here. 0-0, the Eagles looking to strike first. Barnett lines up behind his O-line. Farkas and Shive giving him time. A blitz, Bezikin, another catch. Flag finally pulled near the 25-yard line, and a timeout called on offense. They're gonna try to wind this clock down over here. 25-yard line.
Let's talk about the states again. Aesthetically, sometimes you like that perfect square, like Wyoming or
Colorado, I think is the perfect square.
Colorado maybe. But for those who don't like the perfect square, a very nice looking state is Florida. The way it curves, like the letter L.
It goes, yeah, it does.
I actually like that state.
I was gonna say Texas. It's got the bulk, it's got the size.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
state.
but it's got those jagged edges on the bottom.
Whoever designed the border is round of applause.
Oh, dude,
for Mr.
phenomenal.
Texas.
Absolutely. Unless they were just trying to walk in a straight line and they were kind of influenced by other substances. Barnett maintains the low snap. He's going deep. Go for it all. Oh, too deep. You know, that could have ended up bad if it was just a bit shorter. Could have been an interception. But they got lucky. They dodged a bullet there. And they're going to look to attempt for third down. I think it's third down. No, defense is coming on. That was fourth down. No. I'm tripping, guys. First game doing football. But that was third down. Now it's fourth down. They're blowing. And the DRS Wildcats looking to finally put something up on the board. JJ, some football viewers love to see offense. College football, for example, deep touchdown after deep touchdown. You know, five game touchdowns for running backs, quarterbacks who know how to rip up the field with their IQ and their blazing athleticism. But today, we've not seen any of that from guys like quarterbacks, receivers.
Call this Patriots Rams, if you will.
By the way, literally took that thought straight out of my brain.
This is one of those Super Bowls where defense is heavy.
Defense reigns supreme.
You know, there are no field goals in this league.
Well, they're physical, like, goalposts.
There are goalposts.
You don't kick the field goals.
If there were, I'm sure the game would be like 3-3 right now.
Right. Schmar, you know, heavily affecting the throw. Kind of like a laser towards the ground, making sure it wasn't picked off. Not a lot of time, but high IQ move.
I think it's windier up here.
It might be. That. You know what? That's a good call. But it's also a better view. So, you know, we might have to take one for the team and have to deal with the elements. Defense for the Eagles, trying not to let anything up. Offense for the Wildcats, trying to show their prowess and get to the end zone finally. You hear the defense chats from the Eagles side. Much more, you know, bolstered sideline right here for the May Eagles. Not a lot of fans showing for the DRS Wildcat side. You know, but a couple dads, a couple supportive dads. Love to see that out here on Memorial Day.
Grandpas.
Grandpas.
Grandpoppies.
Always love to see the grandpas.
The what else do you call grandfathers?
Zadies, personally.
Oh wow.
Guys, let us know
Rabbi
in the chat.
Yafi, PhD, Shlita.
Wow.
is
Guys,
here
by
at
the way, let
field.
us know in the comments what you call your beloved grandfather. Hopefully you guys will be spending some quality family time with him
Pops?
today. Pops. I call my dad Pops, but not my grandfather.
What do you call your grandfather?
I call mine Zaidi and Grandpa, like from the respective side. Oh, Khan gets the ball. He's gonna launch it. It's gonna be way out of bounds though.
Sort of lost it.
Kind of an interesting play idea. Maybe Khan has the bigger arm.
As someone that's videoing this game, I lost to football on that throw. I just wonder how how do the cameramen stay on the ball so perfectly?
That's
actually shocks my brain.
That's a really good question. I never thought of that.
Like, I used to watch golf with my grandmother.
Did you really?
Allah Shalom. Like 7 years ago.
So should rest in peace to Shabba Shabba and Aaliyah.
Yeah, we used to watch Tiger Woods shred up
the legend. Absolute
whatever
legend.
you call the field.
The green.
The green. Really making a fool of all the other golfers.
Well, they're all professional golfers. It's not like he's playing against us.
It's like Michael Jordan and Dylan Brooks, you know. Tiger Woods is just easily the better player whenever you're facing off versus him.
100%.
And you see them hit the ball like 300, 350 yards, and the camera angle is just perfect every
pristine.
time.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Maybe we should, somebody Google it. Let us know in the chat. Speaking of the chat, what do we got?
Nothing yet.
I thought Svidax, a little bit of action from him. Anyway, so JJ, you wanted to talk about before your weird combinations. Everybody has like a weird combination of foods that shouldn't go together, but for some reason they like. JJ, tell us what you've recently discovered that you like, because frankly, you're a weirdo.
Thank you for that, Yuda.
Yeah, of course.
We're talking about barbecues before. If you're at your barbecue now and you have some little kids around, you might want to take the mustard and the sour belts. Put them together. I'm saying it's not a good combination.
You went back for doubles.
You know why? Because I'm a man of my word. I said I would.
You did it the first time. That was the man of your word part. You went back for doubles because you said it tasted good. And then, guys, let us know in the chat what is going on here.
I wants to know how you're getting home.
Let us know in the chat.
What's your favorite food
No, well, I was
combination?
going to say, because then JJ enveloped the sour belts and mustard with bologna.
Okay, Ben Mandelbaum asking for the score 0-0.
Are we just going to blow by the fact
Scoreless.
that you ate that? It was bologna with sour belts and mustard
Shmuel
rolled
Lind
up into a wrap.
calling you.
Thank you, Shmuel.
You're the one who baked cookies and they came out disgusting. So,
you know what? Not all of us are meant for the kitchen. We're not all Gordon Ramsay. And the ones that are should keep on doing their thing in the kitchen. The ones who are not, get out of the kitchen now. Stop making us eat these awful cookies. That, frankly, they're not even cookies.
Zevi H
Now,
Asking if I said mustard before. You heard me correctly.
yeah, we said mustard, Zevi. H. Is that Zevi Hershkowitz?
It might be. I don't want to say it just in case it isn't.
Right. Well, Zevi H. Shout out to you. Yeah. So he did say mustard
Mustard and sour
and
belts
sour belts,
goes a long way.
and then he added bologna after.
if you're
which isn't
tuning in
good
now,
in its own right.
it's actually halftime. 0-0.
Scoreless game so far. Are we gonna bring it down? We have a scheduled interview with Coach Zach Kessler. So we're gonna bring it down to Zach, and we're gonna talk to him a little bit. Their defense, thriving. Their offense is not, however, and that's what we're gonna catch up with Zach about. Just in a moment. Zach. First half, excuse me, let me just get the mic ready. First half, we saw defense looked like championship defense, allowing 0 points. 100%. However, unfortunately, DRS has shown the same exact thing. What is one thing you told your team and you're going to try to adjust coming into the second half to put some points up on the board?
I can't share that with you just in case someone's watching and they share it over to the DRS sideline. But just move the ball, put the ball in the end zone. That's all we got to do.
All right, thank you, Greg. And
Can you interview me?
can we interview Ozzy? I guess so.
The game's about to start.
The game's
so
about to
we'll
start.
wait till the next break, and then we'll interview you.
But shout out to Ozzy, footballer in his own right, definitely athletic like his brother Daniil.
Shmuel Wind asking, what if it's 0-0 the whole game?
Well, then there's something called overtime, Shmuel.
Introduced in the mid-1900s.
There's no such thing as overtime in this.
Yeah, there is.
Yes, there is.
They have overtime.
I don't know if
They went over the rules in the beginning
They
of
did.
Yeah,
they explained before the
broadcast.
game. And the way it goes is drive for drive.
Okay,
So
so
basically what that means is if overtime does occur, the Eagles get the ball to start off overtime. But if they score, the DRS Wildcats get an attempt to fight back and they get a second drive. So starting off, the Wildcats won the coin toss, decided to defer. Sakinovitz going for the run again. That's how they start off the game. But this time the Eagles are ready. Only a gain of a couple yards. And second down is going to come from the 32-yard line. That was a nice bottle flip.
Here in the MFL, May and DRS have faced off a numerous amount of times. Faced off earlier this season, winning by, I think, 6 points, 1 touchdown.
That's tough. That is tough.
An eventful game for DRS.
Yeah, well, you said that they faced each other a multitude of times, but one of those times was last year's JV championship. Oh, as Sakinovitz goes deep, he's going up. Gorge tracks it down. Oh, caught by Slemnicki. What a grab! An absolute moss from Slemnicki, and the 30-yard line is where the Wildcats stand.
That might be the momentum they need to push themselves forward and win this game. It's just the beginning of the second half.
They
But
finally put a play together that looks like it may put them into the end zone.
it's first and goal.
First and goal, 30-yard line. It's actually the 20-yard line, kind of.
Let's move over.
Sakinovitz, shotgun set, couple steps back, pressure's there, in the pocket. Kirsch comes up, can't get him. He's gonna run on the sideline. A flag is called.
An illegal
Block
block
in the back on DRS. And you know what? That might offset some good yardage from the Wildcats.
So boys, let's do this. Let's go, May. Let's go, May. Let's go, May. Let's go, May. Let's do this.
Shout out to Mr. Kirshner.
Mr. Kirshner.
Always an avid fan of these Eagles, supporting his son, supporting the school, and hopefully he got everybody hyped up at home, chanting "Let's go, May." Oh. Okay. Huddles on offense. They're going to drop a play, try to get some offense.
We are standing here by the end zone.
This is the pylon cam, except that we're not really by the pylon, so it's not really helpful in the moment.
It's more of a cone.
You're right, it's the cone cam, which actually sounds really good. Sakinovitz going deep. Ooh, too high for the intended receiver. And somebody's going to have to retrieve the ball. Slemnicki's going to go do that. Real team player. Here comes John.
What an outfit.
What an outfit. I was just about to say. He's got the Keep Us True guy surrounded by the fortress of hair. Honestly, very nice hair he's got there. He's just wearing a visor.
You know, to wear a tie-dye spiral shirt like that, you got to be someone special.
You would think he's at Woodstock.
Not your average Joe Schmo can rock one of those shirts.
You're right. You're 100% right. I want to find out his name. His outfit is really inspiring me. Very fashion forward, rocking the Giannis's and
snap.
the green shorts. Sakovic. Ooh. Brazil clearly thought that it was intended for the other Brazil.
Great coverage by the defense.
I wonder if they're related. But a lack of communication again results in an incomplete pass. Third down.
Cone in the end zone is knocked over. Hopefully that won't make a difference.
Yeah, well, the soccer guys are gone. JJ, we know you're a huge player of Rocket League.
You know, it's a great video game. It's like soccer, but with cars.
Yeah, well, yeah, I knew what it was, but if you guys at home didn't know what it was, it's soccer, but with cars. Anyway, so we'll talk about that in a second as Sakovic drops back with the snap. He's going up, way out of the reach. And fourth down, good stop.
This made defense really coming in strong here.
The boys are pulling up here. That Vinny Jr.
Who's your favorite soccer player?
Dembele Drogba.
Bills.
If he's watching this live stream, he'll be happy you said that.
Yeah.
I think he might be. I've heard that he's a big fan of the
27 viewers. A high for us here.
Shout out to all you guys at home supporting us. Sakovic, he's calling out the plays for his team. He's going in the huddle. These guys behind us are trying to distract us, but nothing distracts broadcasters poised like us.
6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4.
Sakovic.
Receivers, flag fell off.
Okay, Smart's going under the legs of the lineman. Oh, and Kurtz knocks it down. Great awareness not to intercept it. And they're going to turn over on downs. Phenomenal defense, tracking the ball, not losing sight of it. Eagles ball.
Shmuel Wynn saying May basketball over May football. He says basketball is more relevant. It's actually very relevant here if you're at the game.
Oh, both sports are relevant. Well, it's just because we're basketball broadcasters. So we tend to go back to what we know the best.
Moshe Zilberberg. He is here.
He did attend the game, yeah, I saw him. He was actually behind the camera at one point.
Dax, the end zone was here at this yellow cone, this line, at the 10.
10-yard line.
DRS
the beginning of the end
was
zone.
not able to get it. It's actually made ball now. We should move up.
We're going to go back up after a couple of plays here. Once we have a stop, Barkas, shotgun snap. Barnett rolls out 2 steps. Ooh, and Khan bats it down. Well, Josh, before you called out Super Schmario for the outfit, he was wearing a hat, but Mika Khan is dressed like he's ready for a blizzard. Rabbi Oretz, Rabbi Katz, all in attendance today. For this monumental game, low snap, picked up by Barnett. On another batted pass, letting anything get by. And that's the second one in a row. It's not Brazil, he's just wearing Brazil's jersey.
Let's talk about that defense right there. That was off of a blitz. Only 1 blitz per drive.
Well, you know what? That blitz definitely turned out to be effective. Unable to get yards.
Mr. Kindler.
The May Eagles on that play. And 2 stagnant plays back to back. Gonna hope that they get some yardage here on this 3rd down.
Coach Balzum coming back to the sideline.
Farkas lines up for the shotgun snap. Oh, blitz, but Barnett's ready for it. That's the sideline. Oh, loses the ball. And 3rd play in a row where the Eagles are unable to get anything going here. Wildcats looking to finally put points back up on the board.
That's a 1-2-3 inning. We're playing football, not
and it's not an
baseball.
Inning. I guess it's a 1-2-3 and blow drive. I don't know. That's not really a term. Well, you know, we could coin terms here. As they have a really nice tractor here at the football field. Not sure what a tractor does at a football field. Very nice.
State of the art. And I bet it does its job.
Oh, one of the nicest tractors I've ever seen. Let's be honest for a sec.
Going back to our bleacher views, 34 viewers. This is a high. If you're tuning in here now, it's a 0-0 game in the middle of the second half. DRS ball.
You know what I just realized? If we're commentating from the bleacher, this is a bleacher report. You guys are here for the first ever live bleacher report. Well, no, I guess. We call them stands in the gym usually. Sakovic drops back, gets over to, maybe he's the real Brazil. We learned that number 20 is the fake Brazil, number 87 is possibly the real Brazil.
Very windy up here.
Oh, super windy.
So if the camera's shaking, you guys in the comment section, let us know if we should move back down or stay up here. We know Speed Dax is a fan of the bleachers. Let's hear from
Let
the
us
rest
know if
of
you're
you.
Team Dax or Team Field. Rabbi Karp enters the vicinity. Sagnovitz drops back. Oh, Shmaryahu falls down. He gets back up though, challenges. Oh, and the same situation again. Real Brazil and fake Brazil. Misjudged the ball, misjudged who the ball is intended for, and a dropped pass that would have really been a lot of yardage and possibly even the first points of the game.
Oh, it's very windy.
Very windy. We're gonna try to hide behind this concession / broadcasting shack. Not really sure what it is, but it's probably one of the two. DRS talking to Dom, the ref, about something, trying to figure something out.
Just go back down after. It's actually shaking a lot.
Yeah. Guys, let us know, please. You're our eyes and our ears, like I've said before. There goes John streaking across the floor. We don't actually know his name, but we're just calling him John.
6 seconds.
Sakovic.
Shot clock. Calls
Backs up. Trying to get around the pocket. A lot of pressure. And finally spikes it, but it was a sack first. Dom doesn't know. Or maybe he does know. He's holding his arms out like he's confused.
Just like our basketball referee, Dom is very, very, what's the word that I was looking
Expressive.
for? Very expressive.
You know what's funny?
When it comes to calls. Because last night, I found the word expressive for you.
Yeah, we had the same scenario, and
But today, you found the word for me.
You know what they say? Great minds think alike.
We got to go back down.
All right, JJ says we got to go back down.
Camera
The
shaking.
job of a cameraman is never easy. So we're going to head back down to the field level. Hopefully, this is the first of many football broadcasts.
So we're still
we are up for hire for your football games.
figuring it out.
But yeah, exactly. We got to figure out the scenario over here.
Oh. There we go.
All right. Some technical difficulties, but we figured them out.
It's going to
What
be
we
May
do.
ball here.
So we have some May greats over here on this sideline. Rabbi Yaffe, Rabbi Rzansky,
Rabbi Karp.
Rabbi Karp, Rabbi
Beauty.
Bennett, PewDiePie, Mr. Fiber. But they're all here to view this Barnett play. Pump fake. Oh, Chris gets it off the carom. Beautiful job by Arnold Kirshner maintaining, his vision on the ball, not letting it get by him. And they gain yards. May Eagles looking to finally put points up on the board.
Still 0-0, scoreless.
Now these defenses have been great. A blitz is called. Oh, and Barnett's gonna spike it.
The offensive line is very
Intentional ground.
I don't know if stagnant is the right word,
It could be the right word, yeah.
but they're not playing to their fullest.
Oh, not at all. But what's the call? Barnett is saying that he was hit on the arm, and therefore it's not an intentional grounding.
As Dom calls it intentional grounding.
Fake Brazil is clearly hyped. Oh, Coach Zach is clearly fuming about that call, saying that it was not intentional grounding, that there were enough people within the vicinity of the ball. Barnett drops back of the shotgun. Oh! Gortz takes him out. Good defense.
Let's talk to Ozzy Gortz right now.
Ozzy. First of all, nice shoes. Very nice shoes. Second of all, we know you play football yourself, and you've seen countless Daniel Gortz plays, Goaty, if you will. What is one thing that you think this offense has to do if they want to stop, sputtering and get on the board for the first time tonight?
Play defense, play offense, and we gotta get first downs. We gotta get possessions that are not bad as interceptions, and we need a TD.
Yes. As Ozzy Gortz said, we need to score.
Gimbal.
I know which brand is it?
Oh,
JJ, as you're trying to show off our Osmo gimbal to our fan over here, you're losing track of the game. So let's talk happy. let's keep track on what's really important here.
Look at all the photos after the game.
Now we're down with our sideline reporter Chester. And Chester, you caught up with some of the players, and what did they have to say? Towards the end of the second half.
I said 0-0. I think these boys are still in it. Look at them. They're still fighting.
Whoa, Brazil Diamond catch.
Steve Nash is watching live.
Oh, thank you, Chester.
Steve Nash?
He wants us to keep saying the score.
Well, Steve Nash, the score has not changed at any point in this game, as it is still 0-0.
Avishai Aziz.
Wow.
I think Steve Nash.
You know you've met Kevin Harlan?
I do know I met Kevin Harlan.
Avishai Aziz, a 9th grade represent. Great Neck represent.
Shout out to Avishai from Great Neck.
Jefferson, right?
Snap, Saknovitz. Ooh, good play. Gorse pulls the flag, gets behind the play, and he saw it coming from a mile away, not letting anything happening. Love that the refs interact and let the coaches and the players know what's happening. Saknovitz trying to get some yardage. We want to thank our 30 viewers here today. Hopefully the number will grow. Lining up on the line.
May chanting. Their defense needs to show up
Backs
here.
up. Out of the pocket. He's going to launch. It's deep. Oh, what a grab. Shapiro unable to get to the ball. And Brazil getting over the top and hauling it in. Great play and a long bomb. Absolute beauty of a throw from the quarterback, Adir Saknovitz. JJ, this is the second time we've seen a heartbreaking long bomb, but the first time the Eagles were able to sustain the hit and move on without a score. Think they'll be able to do it again?
This defense, they go through a lot, ups and downs, but this game they've shown a lot.
Oh, Adir, he's going to lob it. Oh, brought down. What a grab by Slemnicki, the first points of the game.
Come on, let's go! Let's go!
Wow.
What a grab.
First off, we saw a crazy catch by Brazil, just outreaching the outstretched arms of Chaim Shapiro. But then the play right after that, Slemnicki goes up strong over the top and hauls it in on the sideline of the end zone, toe tap, and that might be what DRS needed.
Ref, are they going for one or two? They're going for two.
Going for two, looking to go up 8-0.
Let's get a wider
Time dwindling here. We're gonna go from the back. JJ, beautiful photography, videography job, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to him. Shout out to everyone that made this possible. Saknovitz. Oh, batted in the air. Betts catches it, and they call it dead. I don't know. You can't return those?
I don't think so in this league.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, 6-0 DRS. May has not found the end zone yet tonight, but will that change? Or will the DRS Wildcats maintain this 6-0 lead to be crowned MFL champions? You know what we need, JJ?
Tell me. Speak to me.
During a break like this, we could definitely use some theme music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think we can add music.
Is that what that is?
I'm gonna play with this app.
Let's see if that works. That would be really cool. You know, you learn something new every day. And it might be because, we've got hundreds of subscribers now. Hundreds or just over 100, but under 200, therefore not hundreds. Well, if you're at home, subscribe, drop a notification.
Dovey Barnett lining up. Snap is called.
Oh, he's going to go up the middle. Okay, try to get around, blocked by Kirshner. And a great running play to start off the drive. Barnett trying to, advance the ball and find his way to the end zone for the first time this game.
Tuning in now, middle of the second half. Game is coming to a close sooner than later. Score 6-0 DRS.
First points of the board. Slemnicki, crazy grab on the sideline of the end zone. Gets 2 feet in, barely, and didn't lose the ball on the ground. Quick screen pass. Lawrence, he's got speed, dodges the defense, going cross field, but pulled by Slemnicki.
If you didn't know, this is the 4th time May has made it to a championship game. Before this game, the only one, in the past 2 years, I should say. Past 2 years. This is the second second JV championship game in the last 2 years.
Well, let's hope this doesn't follow the trend of the last one.
Last year, they faced off for DRS, and they lost.
Barnett rolling out to the right. Oh, over the head of Bensikin. That would have been a monumental play, but it's third down here. No, fourth down.
Daniel,
are they going for it?
Tuning in.
They're going. This is the game right here. Oh.
They're going to go for it.
They're going. This is the game right here. Massive play.
Asking why'd they go for 2 points beats me. I don't really know. They could have won for the easy one.
It's true. Would
have been 7-0, but now May has a chance to take the lead if they score here.
This is it. Daniel Inyatian checks in a receiver. Vaughn needs to give him time. Oh! Aaron Kirshner going for the ball, but he didn't see Gortz right behind him. First down of Gortz would have been the first one to make contact, but he was not. And ball is going to change possession here. 2:45 left. Plenty of time. The Eagles want to get another chance, another crack at the end zone. But right now, they're going to need to put together a defensive stop. And the clock is not on their side. We're sorry for the wind. Rabbi Yafi did not, make sure to check that into the order for today's weather.
DRS, that field advantage, as they're more than halfway.
I was thinking it's an advantage for May because we're used to having a lot of wind. We have Tani, Shmuel, and Ari wind.
Shout out to the winds and Rabbi Meyer with no S. As Ben's not letting the ball advance any further than where it was caught. But DRS starting with a short field after the ball was turned over on possession on the fourth down attempt.
May, they need a little momentum push.
100%.
Down 6-0 in the championship game, the end of the 2023 MFL season.
Ball snapped. Adir gets it. Running right towards the sideline. Flag pulled. Timeout called by May. Clock is not in their favor, and they're going to have to work against it if they want to come out, put 6 up on the board to tie, and possibly end up winning this game.
Judah Diamond, tell me one thing May has to do to step up and to secure the dub.
I'm saying it's basic football. First off, you got to get the stop. Second of all, I don't care how you do it. You got to string together multiple offensive possessions. Sorry for the win. They got to string together multiple offensive possessions or plays that lead to a successful possession. I don't care if that's short plays. Maybe give it to Gortz. He hasn't really been active on offense. Nobody has. Maybe give it to Bensikin. He had a big play or two early. Maybe run it with Barnett.
One thing I learned last year on the JV season, playing alongside Goody, chuck it up, and he'll catch it. Just do it. Just throw the ball as far as possible.
Oh, he'll get there somehow.
This man is everywhere at once. If they get another chance
right now they
at
need
an
to
offensive
stop.
possession.
Oh, they're calling for Adir to run. Oh, but Shmaryahu on the recovery. He might have got held, but nothing was called. And a timeout's called, so May could stop the clock.
I'm scared.
Yaakov Kirshner's scared. Yaakov, you've been in many, deep playoff situations yourself. What is one thing that if you were on the May Eagles side, you would need to do to try to come out on top here?
I would just tell the fellas to keep grinding it out. As we see in Minneapolis a couple years ago, it ain't over until it's over.
Oh, the Minneapolis Miracle, 100%.
So just keep fighting until you see 0.000.
Thank you, Yaakov. A word of advice that could definitely be taken to heart by these Eagles. Do not stop fighting until there's no fighting left to be done.
Fourth down, a turnover is huge.
Oh, massive.
For May. If they get this first down, the game's over.
All right, now we're gonna, in case we have dramatic
the first down's over here, by the way, the yellow cone. So that's like,
I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't even
know.
That's
like the 20.
You hear Aaron Kirshner hyping his team up, but in case we had dramatic music, we would play it right now. Imagine like. You guys got the idea.
Fourth down.
Stagnovitz. Oh, what's the call? Did the hard count go against the offense? Well, you're going to have to think maybe DRS is going to reconsider going for this fourth down attempt and hand the ball over to May. I think it was a false start. it's really windy here in Lawrence. You know, the football might not travel as well, but we make sure to travel for you guys. We're here at the game, 6-0. Time winding down, around 2 minutes to go. You see the May crowd holding their breath. Why are we zooming up on Yakov Hirschner? Shout out Daniel and Yatian's brother and dad.
He, when he was in high school, was a superstar in this.
Oh, a May athlete of himself in his own right. Also, Yeshiva Katana alumnus. It's actually, you know, it's where they rep from. Shout out Yeshiva Katana of Queens, not Long Island.
Yep. Yeshiva Katana of Long Island, an expansion, building the yeshiva.
Shout out to them,
bigger.
stealing Rabbi Shulman. That was dub.
Huge dub. Also, Nishmas HaTorah, stealing Rabbi Orlansky, the snap. So huge fourth down.
A lot of contact. That dude's going down. And Shmuel got the sack. He got the sack. What a defensive stop. Shmuel Jacobs not letting anything get past his reach. And he pulls the flag. And in no better of a time, the Eagles will be rolling back for an attempt to tie this game up.
Shmuel Jacobs coming in clutch. That was a much needed turnover for May, as there's like 2 minutes left on the clock.
Oh, he's a warrior.
6.
Absolute fighter. You know that orange beanie when you see it. And Shmuel Jacobs with the play of the game so far for the May Eagles.
Like Yaakov Kirshner said, anything can happen.
Don't stop fighting until you cannot fight anymore. That's a nice quote. Something Muhammad Ali might have said it.
Oh, how we doing? Yeah, 20-yard line. Each one gets the ball.
Shout out to JJ Ashraf. Might have a future in photography, let's just say that. One of the best photographers I've ever been around. And you could be going places, JJ. Maybe some Microsoft screensavers, some bar mitzvah pictures. You never know where these gigs may take you.
You never know.
Well, you guys are lucky at home that, you know.
Let's talk about this drive. Back to football. The biggest drive of the game, biggest drive of the season here for the May Eagles. Down 6-0. Barnett, first down.
Oh, and Carr just goes in for the tackle. Dom, making sure to explain.
They say these games are the most physical of games.
Well, football is a
flag, even though it's flag, it's also tackle at the same time.
The line is going to need to make sure. Oh, Kirshner wide open. He's going to ride the sideline. Very well played by Aaron Kirshner.
Heads up play, stopping the clock, I think.
Very nice job. Trying to get the clock to stop.
First down is over here, the yellow cone at the 30. This line at the 30, or that's a first down.
You hear Dovey's dad trying to tell him to do something. Oh, Barnett's going to run for it. He's got the sideline in his favor. Oh, and they got the flag. It's fourth down.
They got the first down.
Oh, the first down.
The 30.
I don't know why I was looking at the DRS sideline. They're adamant against that call, but it looked like he made the first down marker.
What a play by Dovey Barnett, coming in clutch. A much needed play as he just races down the field.
No, at first I thought he should have got out of bounds, but he stayed in bounds just long enough to stop the clock on that first down marker.
End zone here at the 10-yard line, right here.
Just may have one last drive in them. They just got the first down.
The pressure
4
is
plays
on.
left to this 10-yard line, marked as the end zone. Barnett steps back. Not a lot of time. Goes through it, just short of Kirshner.
And stops.
Here's
incomplete.
This is the biggest part right now. He needs time to make a play. If the offensive line does not hold up, they do not have a chance to go look for a play.
Yellow cone.
20 yards to go. A timeout is called. Fight by DRS, giving them a second to breathe, break it down, and try to stop this offense once and for all. Barnett, hydrating. Always got to stay hydrated.
This is the last chance that May Eagles have to securing a victory.
Let us know if are we a good replacement for the hype music. Let us know, please. The wind picking up speed here.
The score 6-0 DRS. DRS went for 2. The snap.
Barnett drops back. He's going deep. Oh, Benz is not ready for it. And an incomplete pass.
35 viewers, 6-0 DRS with a minute left to the game. This is the last possession for the May Eagles.
That was a good look to Benz. He just threw it over to the wrong shoulder.
What down is it?
It's 3rd down or 4th down? That would have been a touchdown. Benz was right in possession to score.
Touchdown here at the 10-yard line.
That's it. Drops back into the pocket. Pump fakes. He's going deep. Oh! Caught by Gortz! Gortz caught it! Gortz caught it! What is
out of bounds?
Out of bounds! I got a catch! Out of bounds at the 1!
Out of bounds at the 1-yard line!
What an unbelievable catch!
We have to get the replay! Get the replay! Get the replay! Krishner, we need the replay on YouTube! We need the replay!
What an unbelievable catch! Gortz going YouTube! We need the replay! Dives, makes it.
This was a touchdown. The ball crossed the cone. This was an absolute touchdown. We need this to Dom right away in the video.
Someone get YouTube right now.
I did see what Mr. Kirschner said. It looked like Gortz reached across the pylon. We're going to go to the back of the end zone here. You saw it here first.
This is 3rd down. How many seconds? We've been talking about Cody the whole game. He's coming up big in big moments.
Calls it. Benz! He's in! He's in! He makes it in!
Touchdown! May Eagles have scored! Tie game at 6! Tie game at 6 with under a minute left on the clock.
What a play! Barnett over to the, whoa.
Look at the display on the fans' faces here on the May sideline.
6 up.
Touchdown!
Rolling out Benz again, found by the quarterback, Dovey Barnett. An absolutely phenomenal gutsy drive by the May Eagles.
Chance for the May Eagles to take a lead here. Are they going for 1 or 2? Anyone know?
They only need 1.
They only need 1.
That was an absolute phenomenal drive. Six up. We heard the rules before.
I get privilege. I'm allowed on the field.
Here are the rules before.
The referee here. That is where the 1 point, the 10-yard line. That is where they need to get. Timeout defense.
Trying to ice the quarterback. Wow. Ice the offense.
I might think here. That possession.
Can we talk about that for a second?
By the May Eagles coming in clutch timing.
That was unbelievable. First of all,
just like last night, a thriller, a game to watch. For our 42 viewers watching live, you have just witnessed history in the making. History. The May Eagles on a last chance possession, coming in clutch off a Goody long shot down, getting to the 1-yard line.
An absolute Hail Mary. Dovey Barnett, not exactly sure how the play would end up, but Gortz was on the recipient side, and he made it happen. Diving out of bounds. Reached for the pylon, ref called it at the 1-yard line, and Yakov Benzikin did the rest on the reception. It looks like they're going for 2, although they don't really need it. 44 viewers, you guys came in at the perfect time.
The 10-yard line, that's where they need to get to.
Traps to the set, throws it over the heads of everybody, and it's a tie game.
Couldn't secure the lead. It's 6-6.
JJ?
Are we looking at the first OT?
We have overtime.
Wow.
Cue the overtime music. Lawrence, are you ready?
Oh, we're gonna get instant replay of
Cone. See if we got it.
No, that's a touchdown.
That's not the right play, and it's too sunny. You can't really see it.
Yeah, we're sorry.
If you want to replay, you could just go back.
Touchdown. Can we get the Gourds, the Goody catch? You got the Goody catch.
Hello, Cone, trying to man the replay center. Hopefully, we'll get it.
DRS.
Unbelievable.
Sideline shocked. They thought they had the dub. They thought they had it in the bag. But like Yakov Kirschner said, well, pause it. Go back.
No, that's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one. Okay.
It's the play after this.
Well, we're about to see.
We were right behind the end zone. It wasn't catch.
It was?
Bayar was here, said it was not a catch.
I thought it was right in front of my eyes.
But the refs called it, and it looked like a catch.
Was it a catch?
See what we got.
How close were you to the catch?
Keep it still.
I was right there. It looked like it was two hands. I thought it was a I thought it was a catch.
He caught it. I thought he bobbled.
There goes
I thought he bobbled.
No
little technical difficulties. How's our gimbal?
Our gimbal's good. I just messed up.
If you're calling it a catch,
Let's see if we got a good angle on it.
Did you get a good angle?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and
I
find
don't know.
out.
I might have got it. I don't know.
Oh, Barnett throws it up. Gortz.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That's really hard to tell.
We got the initial catch, but then the mob of fans surrounded, and we were unable to see if he maintained possession after hitting the ground. We're gonna hit up the captain's huddle.
Dead play. Interception's dead. That means then you get the possession.
Who's ball first?
All right, JJ.
May has ball first.
We saw in the pregame Gortz anticipating a possession like this.
Oh, whoa! A lot of stuff going down.
Well, we're gonna break that down once we get off the field.
Score 6-6. This is an OT thriller.
Unbelievable.
Two championship games in a day of each other, both going into overtime. Very low scoring games. But you know what? These teams are putting in their biggest effort and their most of heart.
Well, this is our first ever football broadcast, and we could not have chose a better game to do it. JJ, it's an honor to do it here with you. Guys at home, also an honor for you guys to be involved in this ride with us.
For DRS, keep talking, yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I'm saying for DRS, they might look at that call as, the refs butchered the call.
Oh, it's gonna be
and they ruined
controversial.
the game for them.
100%.
Like the Saints call a couple years ago.
Well, which one? The Minneapolis Miracle?
No. No, the Saints. It was.
Against the Eagles.
I don't know. It was like a. It was
the controversial call of the century. You know what I'm saying?
No, the defensive. Where he totally shoved him. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
What's it called? What's
in the chat, let us
What's
know.
it called when you
holding?
No.
Passing
interference. The defensive passing interference.
Oh, here's a good angle. We have Hill and Cole. This isn't slow-mo, okay.
This better be it.
This the one?
No, it's not.
Not the
Oh,
one.
no, it is.
Oh, it's the one. It's the one. You see the ball? Gortz. Oh, he has possession there. Bobbles.
Oh, does he survive the ground is the question.
Oh, first down.
Barnett, shotgun snap, rolls out to the right. 5 scores. Oh, Gortz dropped it in his hands. He had 5 yards at least, and he just fumbled the ball out of his grasp.
From our replay center, it didn't look like a catch. But in these big time moments, you sometimes you gotta play it off.
The refs, they have to make a split decision really quickly, and sometimes it's not an easy one to make. They went with the catch. Well, let's see. Barnett goes over to Shapiro. Shapiro's going to fight for his space. Slim Nicky not giving up any.
There's no blitz. Third down. No run, no blitz, guys.
This overtime.
No blitz.
No one's blitzing.
No blitzes. This overtime is in a sudden death format. So, in the case that the Eagles...
We're standing here by the line to get to...
score here, the DRS Wildcats get their attempt. Hike. Barnett calls it. He's going deep. No good. Out of bounds. And we got 4th down here.
Wow, 47 viewers.
The biggest, but the biggest number so far. But
Donnie Spielvogel asking if they score, they win. No. There are different rules for this overtime. They don't want a winner right away. If they score, DRS has a chance.
Automatically
has a chance if May scores.
Well, you know what? This game was all about timing. And the only scores were in the clutchest moments. Not the last two. The last possession for the Eagles, and just 2 possessions earlier for the DRS Wildcats. Scoring has not come easy. Cross his body into the end zone. Oh! Batted into the hands of Arnold Kirshner. Hit his chest. He just wasn't ready for it. That would have been a touchdown in spectacular fashion. Instead, the exhausted Wildcats are looking to end this game once and for all.
6-6.
Do you understand, JJ? Just in retrospect, that was unbelievably close to a 6-point lead in overtime. Hit Arnold Kirshner on the carom, on the ricochet. Obviously, he was not ready for it. Kind of a crazy sequence. But if he would have, just anticipated that, that would have been game right there.
This game, it's a physical game. It's a mind game also. Sometimes
100%.
the ball can be going slow as possible. Run into your hands and you could just drop it like that. You really got to...
You should probably move.
got to be aware of your surroundings.
Interception, by the way. It's not live. It is a dead play. Let's save the yarmulke. We got it. Sakovitz. Shotgun set. Snaps back. Quick screen to the right. Flag pulled right away by Shapiro. Not letting up any yards after the catch.
The yellow cone is the end zone.
Right now, all the defense has to do is
stop.
keep the offense in front of them. Make sure nobody gets behind them to the end zone.
DRS Slumnicki here.
The only source of points for them.
Asking for a
Sakovitz
short.
pump fakes. Oh, Shmaryahu almost gets the flag. Laser, sideline. Nope. Hits a fan. That fan's tough. Not everybody's built as tough as that fan, but he's okay.
DRS was the first one to score, making it a 6-0 game.
Slumnicki with a tough grab over the defense. Toe taps on the sideline, and he brings it down. But a desperation heave. Gwartz and then Benzikin finding their way into the end zone. An absolute thriller so far here.
For our first ever
Monday
football
afternoon.
broadcast, tuning into history as the May Eagles try to get a huge stop.
Major pressure. Gwartz! Oh, Gwartz intercepted it! He intercepted it! Slumnicki went for part 2 of the mossing, but Gwartz said no way. He stopped that movie in its tracks. He did not let it rewind. Daniel
This is
Gwartz.
Dovey Barnett's moment.
Daniel
to
Gwartz staying
shine.
poised.
He brought them here. He led this team to a championship.
Does this die? Meaning if I said that weird. Is it dead? If
It's not that, they go again. It's not sudden death.
everyone gets a chance. All right. Everyone gets a second chance here in overtime.
This 10-yard line is the line to get to.
That's the
score.
goal.
That's the goal.
The ultimate goal right now. This is why tensions are high, but your mental toughness has to be
An
higher.
OT thriller. DRS versus May. Or May versus DRS.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, here's how it works. Every team gets a shot here in overtime. So the Eagles started off overtime with the ball. Now the Wildcats got a second chance.
Now they have the first chance.
Now the Eagles give possession over, and we have a replay of Gwartz's clutch interception. Thank you, Chester, by the way. Oh, that's a great angle. Gwartz just, his reach is just enough to get it over the taller Slumnicki. And right here, this defense is going to need to persevere. A lot of pressure has been generated by the defensive line dynamic duo, the tandem of Super Shmaryahu Jacobs, and AK Akiva Kresnevsky.
First down for DRS, looking to score.
On the pylon here, Sakovitz tries getting it out. Does to Slumnicki. Flag pulled, however.
Right before the end zone. He almost made it all the way.
Now the last line of defense, one man left. They made it. They made that clutch flag pull.
2nd and goal.
Adir Sakovitz in the shotgun set.
This is win or go home.
That's it. Oh, is he sacked? They called a sack. Yeah. It looked like the May defense.
For the May defense.
It looked like the defense stopped playing for a moment there. But to their looks, Shmaryahu got into the depths of the lines. He went through the trenches.
Wants it more than anyone right now.
Super Shmaryahu.
They want it more than DRS. May wants it. They want to walk home with the trophy. These trophies, very beautiful trophies, put in your room, put in your living room, put it wherever you want, but they want it. They want it.
Not everybody gets a chance to be in the Jewish home. And if you win, this is one of the rare moments you get to shine in front of the entire Five Towns community. Shout out to the Jewish home. Absolutely love it.
10-yard line, that is the touchdown. 6-6.
Balsam making sure that they don't get a penalty because of their fans. That would be detrimental. Penalty for no reason, really. We are, though, because we're special like that.
Guys, yo, go that way, go that way.
Sakovitz, shotgun snap, really low snap, and it hit the ground. Oh, never mind. I thought it hit the ground, which it looked like it did, and he merely picked it up.
No. You have to be behind
Guys,
the 10-yard line.
behind the
No, guys, yeah. That way.
Security.
Fans moving backwards.
We have a lot of room to ourselves. I feel kind of exclusive right now. High called. AK getting in. Schmeichel chasing him down. Just misses it. Oh, out of bounds. Out of bounds.
His foot was on the line.
What a play. Ref was all over that play. Made sure nothing happened. His foot was on the line. The cameraman all over there. It was a catch.
Can we get a replay of that?
In the end zone.
Go to YouTube.
But his foot was clearly on the sideline.
Go to YouTube.
Chester doesn't have it.
I want to see a replay of that.
We don't have the replay, but imagine a foot just landing on the line. On that line. Over there.
He threaded the needle on that pass. Wide receiver just.
Great pass.
Just couldn't handle it.
Also, Kirshner almost got a hand on it.
What down is it? What down is it? 4th down for DRS Wildcats.
Video review.
Adir, shotgun, backs up. A holding, they want it to be called. Nothing good to be called. And a holding finally called. Akiva Krasnowski fighting until the end, not letting anything being given up.
May ball. A chance to win it.
This is
once and for all.
A score, and we go home victorious.
Eagles? I don't want to miss this one.
It's fine.
What is it? May Eagles?
May Eagles. Can they do it? Can we talk about the May Eagles for a second?
100%. I'm saying that's why we're here.
Under 2 minutes left. Last possession. They needed this.
Looked like all hope was gone.
What did Goaty do? He did what he does best.
Goaty did Goaty things.
Exactly. A huge haul for a lot of yards, bringing them to a touchdown.
Absolute unbelievable job.
It's LTE, don't worry about it. 50 viewers watching an OT thriller.
Want to thank all 50 of you.
Okay, I'm not doing that. Can't see it.
Barnett, shotgun snap. That's it, sideline. Shapiro, spin move. Not able to get past the defender, but they're moving the ball nonetheless. 2nd down here. Barnett calling out a play. Very windy, trying to keep it short so the ball doesn't go astray in the wind. Barnett catches the snap. Oh, bends! Tough catch, sliding it to the sideline. Move it yet again. Looked like he threw it into traffic, but Yakov Benzikin, the all-star tight end, sliding out of bounds.
3rd down.
Only yards away, about 5 yards away from the end zone.
The 10-yard line.
We got a shout out from the ref, by the way.
That's the goal.
Barnett gets the snap. Cross his body. Christian gets it.
What's the call?
On the 1-yard line. Christian putting his body on the line, diving into the end zone.
This isn't to win, is it?
This is to win it.
This is to win the championship game. May versus DRS 2023.
We've said it before, tensions are high, but mental toughness must be higher. Do they have?
Barnett leads this team all the way to the championship game. This is the exact play they've been looking for. The exact moment they need to shine.
2 yards away from the end zone.
May Eagles, the snap.
Barnett calls it. Screen. Quartz. Pulled. They were right where they needed to be.
DRS comes in clutch. Still a 6-6 game.
Right where they
never
needed
seen
to
anything
be.
like this before.
That's unbelievable.
Is this a softball game or a football game? I don't know.
They should have called. I don't think that was the greatest play. DRS knew that the ball was going to go to Grody. He's just been phenomenal all game long. And let's go to the captain's hug, JJ.
To the 10-yard line now.
They move it up to the 10-yard line. 10 yards away from the touchdown.
Muxless ground to cover, as the teams have been unable to do so from farther so far. DRS won the coin toss. They elected for May to go first. Receivers, Chaim Shapiro, Daniil Gortz, Aaron Kirshner.
Ref, 4th down? 4 downs. They have 4 downs.
4 downs
from
with
the
a shorter
10-yard
field.
line. On this field, it's actually a 20-yard line to the 10-yard line, but it's still 10 yards away. The 10-yard line is the end zone, this yellow cone over here. May will get ball first. This does not win it, though. DRS will have a chance if they score.
The catch by Yakov Benzikin put the Eagles exactly where they needed to be. But a bad play call on 4th down is the reason why they're not in the end zone. And Kirshner, does he get in?
No, he has to get to the 10-yard line over here.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
He's 6 yards short, 6 or 7. Second down.
5 yards to go. Went half the distance on that one play from Barnett to Arnold Kirshner. Low snap. Barnett maintains it. Across his body. Almost intercepted. Bad look. He keeps on running so that he has to throw across his body. He might have to run to the other side, towards the DRS sideline, for a better throw.
DRS looks to be in a zone ranging from Shmuel's Madden skills.
Shmuel's the ultimate Madden player.
If you ever want to face off head-to-head.
You will not win, by the way.
He will wager you 37 point.
I think he averages 4 hours on Madden a day, maybe. Is it still somewhere around there? 5? Barnett gets a snap. Across his body. Kirshner into the end zone. Slim Nicky again.
Down at the 3. This is 4th down.
Slim Nicky has been carrying this load for DRS right now.
59 viewers. Oh, we just messed up the camera angle. We're back.
We're back. Swiggy Nation wants to know where Goody is.
The 10-yard line, that is the end zone. To take the lead, 6-6, and an OT thriller, May versus DRS.
Bensigan, Gortz, and Barnett coming up with something, cooking it up in the lab. Barnett, that's the ball. What's the call?
False start on May.
Oh, you cannot afford that.
They're going to be pushing the line back, still 4th down.
All right, Galler's going to come in for Shapiro. First time we've seen him all game. Maybe second time.
These are the waning moments of this championship game.
Maybe look to put a little bit of length out on the field. Because they're Kirshner. Oh no! Slim Nicky got it again. He did it again. His 3rd consecutive flagpole, and the degree of difficulty was not low.
They haven't scored on the goal line for 3 drives right now. Now, DRS has a chance to take it home.
Man,
you can only imagine how May is feeling right now after that hard possession. DRS looking for a chance to steal this championship game, a thriller.
Well, JJ, I think we're gonna know where Adir Saknovitz is gonna have to look. Yeah, but he pulled it.
Player of the game.
We know
his name.
What's his first name? Daniel?
No, it's Daniel. We're talking about DRS.
Avi Slim Nicky has been putting these Wildcats on his shoulder.
I wouldn't be surprised if the ball goes to him here. The snap.
You're going to have to think so. Pressure. AK getting in there. Micha Khan getting it, but Daniel
finally pulling his flag.
All over him.
They're at the 4-yard line. They're at the 4-yard line.
Big Micha Khan is not an easy force.
Second and goal. This 10-yard line, that is the end zone.
Half the distance from where they started.
DRS, May needs to come up big on defense. Their clamps have brought them here the whole game. This is where it matters most.
Their defenses drove them to this point.
To win the game, DRS, the snap.
Saknovitz in the pocket, pressure, gets through it, loves to Brazil, caught it, touchdown, game champions.
An OT thriller.
Unbelievable.
May versus DRS. You're tuning into history right here.
See the May players exhausted.
They put their heart and soul on the line here. Really, a great, outstanding performance by both teams, both on defense and at the end of the game, offense also. You know, May came in big with 2 minutes left of the game. Huge possession by Goody to tie the game. OT was a long OT. Both teams couldn't score for a while. As you're shaking hands here, Dovey Barnett. What an outstanding season. He's a freshman here.
You could only think about, how high the ceiling is for him. It's unfortunately ended in a loss, but it's the first of many championship opportunities for him and many of the star players on the team.
As we take a look at this team, you see nothing but greatness.
See, even though they lost this May team, they lost like winners. It's not easy to do.
This is the 4th time May has been in the championship in 2 years. This is the 3rd one they lost.
You know, you're going to hope that they reverse the trend.
DRS, second year in a row, beating May in the championship game.
We were talking about how DRS might have that little edge to them, as it was kind of an vengeful game for their loss earlier this year. And they definitely, you know, they edged them out, but they came out on top.
Close. May won the first one this season. DRS.
Everybody stay tuned for the trophy ceremony.
Stay tuned, Rabbi Bennett.
Just minutes away.
The beautiful trophies, DRS. Look at the excitement on their faces.
Oh, they're absolutely ecstatic, especially after a draining game like they've just gone through.
Hey, way to hustle, live. Way to hustle.
Yes, sir.
Getting our shout outs here.
Boys, clap it up. Before anything, I want to say thank you to the coaches for everything they've done for us.
Hell yeah!
For singing our way through the season.
Oh, huddle interrupted by the trophy ceremony.
Let's go!
We're going to take a look at this beautiful trophy that DRS will add to their spectacular trophy case full of many trophies over the years.
Thank you so much. It's the gold, it's the plastic. One for everyone. Oh, yeah. Guys, picture with the trophies. Hold up, wait, one second.
Whoever didn't get trophies, there's extra trophies over here. Whoever has them.
Is extra?
Well, I mean, he's got one. Coaches.
Hey, we pass this one around.
All right, guys, listen up. Bring it in.
There's another one in here.
Guys, firstly, big thank you to the May Eagles for a great game. Yeah. Obviously, want to thank Dom, Joe, Jerry, the weekend. Making the league run. It gives me great pleasure to award the Pacific Football League Junior Varsity Champions 2022-2023. The DRS Wildcats! Speed! Guys, set up right here. Get a picture with you. Coach, make a speed.
Dom called for a speech from the coach. I led this team to this tough championship win.
Put the one. Let's go. John, get in the picture. John, get in the picture. See him. All the mothers who could be at the
Where's Brazil? Get in there. Oh, are you kidding me? Get it. Get in there.
Wow. Beautiful faces here.
What a beautiful shot.
Come on, man. Joe, get it. Joe, let him see.
Look at this team. An outstanding game.
One second. One second. What do you think, Rabbi Bennett? Big thanks to the commissioner. And also Rabbi Brazil, his send-off. His send-off with his son doing it. What a send-off.
Get Brazil. His kids are what makes the league.
Let's kiss it.
Gavi. They don't keep it cool. He's gonna hold this and then they'll pass it around.
Come on! Clay knows what's going next. Where is he? 22 years.
DRS passing the trophy around.
What a game, man.
Let's look at the exhausted May team on the other side of things. This JV team has gone through 2 tough outs in the championship.
You know, this situation is kind of reminiscent of that really awkward picture that went down after last year's JV loss.
Yo, just video us and be like, the team, like, we were here last year and this year.
JJ, our first ever football broadcast. What a game. What a turnout. What an outcome. Thank you, viewers at home.
What an OT thriller. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely phenomenal.
We couldn't have asked for a better game to video.
But the final score in overtime, triple overtime. DRS Wildcats 12, May Eagles 6.
0-2. I took off the Crocs. We haven't lost since.
Hands in, hands in.
We're going to end off with this. The winning huddle for DRS.
Boys, what did I tell you at the beginning of this game? This is our game, this is our house, this is DRS. We don't like losing, no one likes losing, and we just did it. We spent that entire game, that entire season, as I said at the beginning of the game, every minute, every second, led up to this moment. Now we're standing here as champions. You hear me? Yeah. Walk that